Just like last year, I've got my hot pink petunias with alyssums and hanging basket. I moved my greenhouse over here because it fell over several times in the wind last year, so I tied it to the fence. Work smarter, not harder. Got a bunch of starts in here: basil, corn, sunflowers, nasturtiums, bee balm flowers, kabocha, zucchini, artichokes, and my eggplant. And I've got my sugar snap peas all in a row and on my new and improved bamboo trellis. This should be a little better than last year's hijinks. We've got my cucumbers, some beans at the end. This row is going to be green onions, which overwintered very nicely last year. I had green onions all winter long. This is daikon, which is a Japanese radish, and leeks on the second half. Broccoli on the first half, Brussels sprouts on the second half. These will be my zucchini mounds. And I just planted some carrots. We had a last minute seed rush at the store. Gonna have my sunflowers and my corn over here. Pears are doing nicely. We're gonna plant an asparagus patch over here, and then our strawberries got a makeover. We've got 3 different types of strawberries. These ones are Shucksen. We just planted those this year. These are a mix of Everbearing and Hood, and then these are Everbearing. And let me tell you what, we've got some happy strawberries growing here. Our late fall addition to the family is this apple tree. It's a Honeycrisp. Took me like a half a minute to remember that. And then this is all going to be bark mulch eventually when it shows up. Kevin's Rockwall planter is looking very nice. Our mutual neighborhood rose bush is just starting to bloom pink. It is just this gorgeous color. It's my favorite. The honeysuckle's back up there, getting ready to bloom. I've got a bleeding heart that I put in here, and some I always forget what this is called, L something. And then I have my sword ferns that are, these ones are less than happy because they're not as shaded. And then I have another blue plant that got crisped and doesn't really want to flower right now, but it's still alive. Our shed is of course finished this year, and we've been using that happily. Complete with the paver ramp. Kevin made these pavers. Our artichoke is so happy. And the little tiny artichokes on there. Man, we love artichokes. We're going to plant another one right there. Then I've got some random tomatoes. This one's a cherry. This one might be a cherry. That one might be a Roma. And then there's a heirloom, new variety we're trying. Spinach and green lettuce. And then we've got some Walla Walla onions, yellow onions, and garlic. Then we've got 4 different types of blueberry. Don't ask me what they are because I don't remember. But this one's early, mid, and late bearing. So hopefully we'll have blueberries all summer. And then we've got some root crops here. This is beets. These are, well, bok choy, it's not a root. And then I just planted some parsnips. This is going to be my kabocha pumpkin bed. We're planting lots of kabocha this year because it turned out so well last year. And I found out that you can make pumpkin pie with kabocha, and it's even better than regular. This is our new addition to the family. It's a Lappin's cherry, which is a dark sweet cherry, and it's self-fertile. And we've got our other pear tree. It's always happy. This planter I got for free. It's gigantic. And I have yet to make a decision on where that's going and what's going into it. The yard's looking nice. Our fire pit's rather a disaster. It needs to be redone someday. Here's the little cow pup guarding the farm. Kevin's putting in our new AC unit for the bedroom. And then over here we've got garlic chives, raspberries, and fuchsias. This side yard has been a piece of work. I just finished it last summer. Digging it out, and transplanting all this rock from the backyard over here, yeah, piece by piece. I got this little hardy fuchsia. We'll see what he does if he likes that spot. This artichoke is a test to see if it likes this spot, but it does have a little baby artichoke down there, so it's not completely unhappy. And then I just planted these coral bells and a native columbine, so hopefully it likes that spot. I love columbine. Hopefully that'll reseed and spread. Another fuchsia, and then I've got some crocosmia to help kind of hide this ugly corner. These are going to be our raspberry planter. And then in the front of the house I've got pretty much my usual, which is I got some daylilies in the corner, my verbena. I have fuchsias in the hanging baskets, mums in the back. This is a false strawberry. It blooms yellow, but it's really short-lived. It only bloomed for like a week, so I might eventually dig that out. This verbena is very sad. I think the rabbits might have ate the blossoms. My ice plant. I love this. It's just the coolest little plant. It's like a succulent. It's very cool. Got my galaxy petunias and something new. I don't know what that is, but I bought it. And rosemary's super happy this year. And then I've got some coleus and alyssum, more galaxy petunia. That actually overwintered. The alyssum and the galaxy petunia both overwintered outside. It was a Christmas miracle. More daylily, and then I've got some begonias. These orange begonias are very colorful. And that's a new one for me too. I don't exactly know what that is, but I love that purple color. Hopefully that'll fill out nicely. The idea is to sort of wrap my porch in tallish plants so that when we get packages, people won't see them and steal them. Because that's the world we live in. Sad. But the flowers make it happy. My personal favorite is, of course, my Japanese maple, which I hack and prune every year, and every year it just grows even more. It just loves this spot. But I did clean it out again. Can't really tell. But I did. And then our other favorite, our little fig. I'm not sure if he's going to fruit this year. They can take a while. But it's doing pretty good. And then on the side of the house here is where we're going to put our raspberry planter, because that's the south. It gets lots of nice hot sun, so it'll like it there.